Hi everyone, welcome to my page, welcome to my platform, Step Into Your Truth. My name is Gertrude, and today I want to talk about knowing your worth. All right, so knowing your worth is understanding your value, understanding who you are, and understanding what you bring to the table, and being clear about what you deserve because of what you bring to the table, right? So if you're negotiating your salary at work, you're not going to negotiate a six-figure income but your performance is that of a minimum wage earner. It doesn't balance. It does not make sense. It has to make sense, right? You have to perform according, to what you want your employer to pay you. I think in life, a lot of us are probably not where we want to be, but we are where we believe we should be. We've got goals, we've got ambitions of being up here, but because we don't think we deserve it, right? We want it, but subconsciously we don't think we deserve it. Therefore, we are not there. We are here, right? People are probably in jobs they shouldn't be and they're not happy with, but they don't believe they deserve the better job. People are in relationships that they probably shouldn't be in, but because they don't believe in their worth, they don't believe they deserve to be happy, so they stay where they are even though they're not happy. It's just what you subconsciously believe in yourself is what you're going to attract, right? So your actions, your behavior, your standards need to match what you believe about yourself. If you want to be here, then you need to start believing that. In order for it to happen, you need to start believing that. You need to start having faith in that, and you start knowing you're worth it, right? In relationships, I believe we teach people our worth, or we let people know our worth by what we allow, right? If you allow people to act any type of way, if you allow people to define your worth, and you don't say anything and you don't speak up, then people are just going to take it for what it is. People are going to say, right, I can get away with this behavior. She's let me get away with this behavior. So this is what she is. This is what she values. This is what she expects, right? And if if people don't if people don't know, or if people don't value what you bring to the table, or if people don't know what your worth is, it is your job to let them know what we do here, right? It is your job to say, look, this is me, these are my values, this is what I believe, this is what I'm worth, right? And if you feel like it is too much of a price for you to pay, then there's the door. People Either people are gonna set those standards for you, or you're gonna set them for yourself. Either way, people are gonna act how you allow them to act, right? So if you allow them to act a certain way and you let it go on, then that's gonna be the standard. That's gonna be the value they put in you. That's gonna be what they think you're worth, because clearly they don't know what your worth is. Or maybe that's your worth, I don't know, but you haven't. If it's not, you have not set the boundaries, you have not set the standard of how people need to act in your life. So in saying that, when we're bringing people in our lives, we need to let them know what it is. We need to let them know what our value is. We need to let them know who we are. We need to let them know what our worth is. Let people see that, let people understand that, and let it be clear. But before people get that clarity, you need to be clear yourself. You need to be clear about it yourself. So if it means you have to write it down every day, so you know, so you understand, so you can go back and revisit it, then you do that. Because if you're not clear, then I don't know how you expect other people to be clear about what you want. Don't be afraid to interview people. Don't be afraid to put people on probation. Companies will interview you, give you the job, but put you on a probation period, right? Because they don't know you from above, so right? So they put you on a probation period to make sure that your values are aligned with theirs, your work ethic is aligned with theirs, and you can perform at the level you say you can perform at. But us in relationships as human beings, we don't do that. We let every Jack and Jill in our sacred space. We let every Jack and Jill in our lives. We haven't taken the time to know them. We haven't taken the time to assess if we believe in the same things, if we value the same things. And then when people act like who they are, we are shocked. Oh, I thought I knew you. Oh, I thought you understood me. No, they didn't. No, you didn't know them either. You rushed into it. You rushed into letting people in. You rushed into opening up to people. You rushed into letting people be in your sacred space when they don't qualify to be in your space, right? I am not advocating. I'm not advocating just shutting people off all the time. No, what I'm advocating is protecting your peace, is protecting yourself. I think in society, a lot of the times we're made to feel bad for putting ourselves first. We're told it's selfish to put yourself first. We're told it's selfish to think about yourself before you think about anybody else. But if you don't do that, if you don't clear your mind, if you don't protect your space, if you don't fill up your cup for yourself, how are you going to serve the world, right? How are you going to effectively and efficiently serve the world if you are not whole yourself? I'm not talking about perfection. Nobody's perfect, but if you if you present the world as if you present yourself to the world as a generic person, then what are you offering, right? So let people know your worth. Let your worth be let your worth be clear to yourself and to other people. um and then on the flip side of that, I also think we settle for less than we deserve. We settle for less than we are worth because of the promises that people give us. And we will compromise our values and we will diminish our worth just because of people's promises. Somebody promises you the world, and somebody promises you that they're going to do this and they're going to be this, and we buy it and we believe it and we fall trap, to that. There's a difference between believing in your potential. There's a difference between believing in someone's potential and just diminishing our values because we don't want to rock the boat. I believe if you're going to believe in someone's potential, let their actions speak, right? Look for actions and look for behavior that is going to fulfill that potential. Because people talk, like I said this, I'm going to say it again. People will talk you out of your values if you let them. People will sell you a fairy tale and you will fall for it, right? Because they know exactly what you want to hear, and those are the things they're going to say. So let the actions define them. Let their behavior define them. Because I think actions and behavior are be hard to fake. You could talk all you want, but if what you are doing and what you are saying is not aligned, then I can probably see through you. I've myself have been guilty of that, where I have fallen for what people say more than I pay attention to what they do. And time again, every time I'm in that situation, it always comes back and bites me, right? Because my instinct or my, the energy or the vibes or the universe or God would have told me before by that gut feeling that this person is not for you. Because my spirit, this is how I know now, my spirit is just not settled around you. If you're not for me and I'm not supposed to be with you and you're not supposed to be in my life and you should just not have anything to do with my life, my spirit just will not be settled around you, and I probably will feel like I cannot be myself around you. That's how I know that this person is not for me. This person I should not let in my space. Not that I'm going to be mean to people, but it's just going to be, I'm going to love you from here. Not even love you. Love is a strong word, but I'm just gonna be here and you be there. If I see you, I'll greet you, and that's it. I think as human beings, we ignore our the voice in our head. We ignore our sixth sense. We ignore God telling you no, walk away, keep it moving. You don't need to be letting these people in, be kind, yes, but you don't need to be letting these people in like that. No, these people are not for you. We ignore that. I don't know why. That is something I want to do some research on, actually, because I don't understand, even for myself. Like I told you, half the time I know the bad vibes were there. I know that, but I ignore that. Anyway, I digress. So I'll end with saying, be clear about your worth. Be clear about what you bring to the table, and do not compromise your values for anybody, right? Because the people that are meant to be for you will be aligned with your values, and will respect your worth, and will give you the respect that is due to you, and you the same to them. So in saying that, till next time, thanks guys, bye.